All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading, your energy check-in reading for July 28th, 2024. Hope everybody is well. Okay, so I did finish your part 2 of all zodiac signs. So yesterday I did Cancer through Aquarius, and today I finished up Pisces through Gemini. You can find it in my playlist up under live, and it should be, or it will be, the first two readings. Okay. And I just want to say, Aquarius, Pisces, you took the show. You got the best reading out of really everybody. You had like two Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun card. Pisces, you really got a great reading. I do believe Aquarius, you got a great reading also. Taurus and Aries, yours was very challenging. Leo, yours was a little challenging also too. But I know and believe that when the sun enter your zodiac sign, in the next couple of weeks, that things gonna turn around for you. And for the people who do not know, I do practice Jasti or Vedic sidereal on this channel. No longer Western astronomy or astrology. That also means that I just read zodiac signs differently. But long as you get a message, don't worry about all that other stuff, right? Okay. But those signs, Pisces, Aquarius, um, Capricorn, I believe you got an okay reading too. But especially Aquarius and Pisces, y'all got the best reading out of everybody. Taurus and Aries, both of your readings were very challenging. Okay. Okay. Um, I wasn't quite ready. I don't know how I hit the live button, but I did. So let's uh camera and action, right? Okay. So this is just an energy check-in. Hi, Miss Linda. And Miss Linda, I haven't forgot about ordering your book. Um, and of course, I'm gonna let you know when I do it, because we do like to support everybody. I'm just waiting on something to handle a big task, and I will support. Okay, and I will get your book and continue to link it however you can. Always, okay. All right. Accepting what is, I accept and embrace my inner majesty. I hope y'all can see that. Okay, so accepting and embracing your inner majesty. Oh, of course, of course. This still is a new deck. We haven't really used it that much, and this is the gateway. I know my moderator, Reese, likes this deck. Let me see. And again, continued support and appreciation to my moderator and loyal, long-time subscriber that donated all of these decks to the channel. And it was like about 48, 49 different packs of decks. And most of them was brand new. So mending bridges, and that person does not want to be named. So mending bridges. So we have, what does that say? I heal rifts and I am a mender. So either somebody wants to mend something with you, or you may be changing your mind, healing your heart, a sense of compassion and concern, empathy. Accepting, the first thing I'm getting is just accepting somebody how they are. We really love through our own perception and perspective to see people a certain way and want to change them to suit us better. And a lot of times that's not going to happen, and it really should not happen. People are going to be who they are because who they perceive that they are or is. Um, and it can be a lot of details behind that, you know. Um, the makeup of somebody can be from different traumas, childhood traumas, adult traumas, emotional baggage, um, mental baggage, diseases, whether it's physical or mental. I mean, it's so many different things that does make up a part of us who we are, but it's also individually up to each one of us to heal and to mend and want to change. Okay. So some of you may just have to accept the fact that it is what it is, and accepting that, and still maybe still trying to, heal or mend a bridge with the person. Whether you want to be in their life or you're accepting that you're telling them no, that they can't be in your life, but still giving, some healing and some kind, compassionate words. Like, we're on two different spiritual levels, or, because sometimes when you break stuff down to people, sometimes honestly, it can set them off. And, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that because people are very unpredictable. So, especially nowadays with the masculines, you can just say, I rebuke you, and it sets a person off for whatever reason. So, you know, um, some things, accepting what is, I have a hard time with that, when it comes to source knowing best and knowing our path, because we really don't. We have to actually walk the journey to understand and let it unveil of what our journey and our path is. But to me, source knows everything, and a lot of times we just have to accept what is. Now people may have different religious denominations, so that's why I just say the highest source for me, um it is what it is sometimes, and we just maybe just don't understand why. um I heal rifts, and I am a mender. Somebody also may be dependent on you to mend something, because they may not even have enough self-love, self-respect, or respect for you to heal something. Okay, they may just be sitting back waiting on you to do everything, and this can be something again that you may need to just come to terms with, that it is what it is, that this person's never going to change, they're never going to take accountability. But this is just a message. It may not be for everybody. Yes. So let's see. Also, mending and healing bridges within and about yourself, instead of accepting what is. So it may be something for some of you that you may need to um, continue to mend in your life, physically, mentally, emotionally. And long as you inspire for success, vitality, and growth, that will be a greater achievement. But just don't accept things within yourself like a type of cop out. Always still try to achieve for better, for growth for oneself, not for anybody else. So we have planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of your soul. Now, It did pop in reverse. So this can be like for some of you until you actually um accept and embrace your inner majesty, mysticism, the magic within you of who you are, how much better you can be. Don't have to be all the time something outrageously good. It can just be stopping a habit, working on your entrepreneurship, exceeding a goal with exercise or diet, um, stopping like toxic traits that some people may do, like allowing yourself to be in third party situations and being used. It's just going to be different for everybody. But I feel that this did pop in reverse because you're continuing and will continue to always plant this seed. And also, like we just said, a seed for growth, enrichment, because the soil is enrichment. It enriches the seed to be even more fertilized, right? But this also can be the same thing for another person. Why their seed for you did not manifest or can't grow because they won't accept and embrace maybe their transition or transformation of wanting to be in a higher self, right? Also their emotional or mental state. Some people can be so arrogant where they never want to mend bridges, and to them, everything is always everybody's else fault, you know. But we always talk about on this channel when changing your perspective, stepping back and looking at things from your third eye and from a higher level of perspective. A lot of times your opinions will change. And then you also can look at it and realize that it's not about or why or how you particularly see something to necessarily be the best or solve a problem by looking at something from a higher perspective. And that really engulfs using more of your third eye. Okay, that was quick. And at the bottom is opening to love. Like I said, this still is a new deck. So we have not seen all of the cards. So this is new. It's adorable. Look at there. What does that say? My heart is open. Okay. Now, maybe you feel that your heart has already been open, or maybe needs to open even more, maybe toward a genre of things, or maybe toward a specific situation or a person. Because everybody is not in a relationship, everybody is not married, but just in life in general. Because when and this is still a collective reading, right? So the more for us as humans, as a collective, be more open to love with our heart. Yes, we may have to accept some things as what it is, but still be very particular of what you do decide to accept and embrace, because you don't have to. Um, how somebody is treating you, how somebody is not treating you. Um, I keep hearing also respect, you know. So this card is following your bliss. Your soul sings with joy. So we got the moon to the left and the sun to the right. She's playing a flute. Also a sense of harmony. So again, we got Mercury retrograde in a couple of days. That's about bringing back to the surface communication. Not necessarily uh, bringing somebody back from the past for you to be back with, but the communication, like unsaid communication, to see, yes, if things can be mended. For everybody, that doesn't mean that you have to get back with the ex just because they reach out to you. This can be also a version of understanding how you have been going in your journey when it comes to, hey, Michael, I'm so glad to keep seeing you coming back. So, this can be also, checking your own status of the seeds that you are planting. If you're planting a new seed about boundaries, about self-reliance, a boundary or a seed about love relationships, giving yourself time. For some of you, it can be deciding to open up to love, because a lot of my subscribers and watchers are single on purpose. Um, it can just be understanding if your seed is ready to be harvested. Are you ready for love? Because that may not necessarily be everybody's bliss, right? Okay. But this is also new opportunities and things that will be coming. Um, some bridges are going to be mended. Okay. Me and you both, Michael. I need to do a survey. I've been single on purpose. It should be 9 or going on 10 years now. Either this year is turning 9. It's either 8, 9, or 10. Like you just said, Michael, I'm so used to it. It's either 8, 9, or 10 turning in 2024. So, and that's when I mean single, far as last, like living together type of relationship, actually having a title with somebody. Um, and that relationship lasted about 5, almost 6 years. So, okay, so we got wisdom and power, the solar plexus chakra. So, like I said, a lot of people have been single. Yeah, you're surely right, Michael. Um, it's so much unnecessary drama with people and relationships that are just totally unnecessary. And I just don't really understand why. I'm like really phantom to, because it's really not complicated and hard. It's just that, in my opinion, not the cards or Vesta talking. For me, it's kind of like people want to shove their perception and perspective so much into a relationship and make it so. And what they believe and how they want it to be needs to be that relationship. And if it's not like that, they don't want it, or they want to cause drama about it. Not really open to their partner's opinion or insight, taking maybe clarity and wisdom as advice, no type of exchange, you know, of clarity, understanding, or want to understanding each other's perception and perspective, because that's only what it is. Really, what one person believe is so, and that's what they stand by. That's what they stick with, and that don't necessarily make it fact. And then people will be like, oh, well, this person no good because they're this. Now, I'm not talking about when it comes to mental and physical abuse and stuff like that, emotional abuse, but some of the just slightest things, and it can really hurt the other person because their partner has a certain perspective, and because they don't abide by it or believe in it or want to go by it, then they're just not a suitable partner, and the person wants to break up. And so that then leaves trauma for that person, for them when they go find another relationship. Oh, you're going to be the same way like my ex and stuff like that. Hey, Ada, how are you? Oh, Nine of Cups. Well, this is a little bit of good news with the Nine of Cups coming here and then following your bliss. Um, Good. I'm so glad you was able to make it. Like I said, I did finish part 2 of all of the zodiac signs today. Is already up, and that will be Pisces through Gemini. And last night I did Cancer through Aquarius. And it will be up under my live tab, and it will be the first 2 videos, all hashtag all zodiac signs. All right. This is a lot of shuffling that won't give me a card. Oh, sacral. Gut instinct, intimacy, desire, creativity. Following your bliss when it comes to your creativity, doing something that you love to do. Also bringing a sense of zen. You know, anytime, and this is, y'all, some of y'all new people don't know, but I love to bake. I like making catering trays, fruit trays. As a hobby, that's a natural gift to me also. Besides this, I like to bake. I like to party plan. I like to create decorations and birthday parties and cocktail parties. I'm the family member that loves to decorate for everything and make the hors d'oeuvres and make punch and bake cookies and cakes. I'm that person in the family, right? And that's something zen for me. Now, I haven't baked in a while. Well, I made some cookies the other day, but that's a bliss of mine. It puts me in a sense of harmony and peace. A lot of bakers may also concur with that. They may agree. But again, just doing something that you love to do to take a sense of stress off of you, anxiety. Some of you may write or get back into writing or writing poems. Finish that book. Write some new chapters for it. Get started with the title and the first page. Do your rough draft. Um, Paint, draw, sketch, color. You know, get one of those Mandela coloring books from the dollar store or from your local store. Get you some colored pencils or even old fashioned crayons. Because a lot of people forget that when you're doing something like that as a sense of focus and concentration and choosing what color to use and how to pair the colors together, it takes your mind off of other things and it relaxes you. Some people like to read. I used to read a lot when I was in elementary and high school, but I rarely read now as an adult. But that is something that I do want to get back into. I used to love reading in elementary composition and high school. Um, but as an adult, I really stopped reading. So that is something that I want to get back into. But whatever your bliss is, your sense of harmony, where you feel very successful, where you can get that sense of vitality, going after something that can be very successful for you. Because you do have the Nine of Cups. Let's get the last card and then use the tarot here. Now, this also can be me looking at the Sun card. Um, Soon, we will be in Leo. Because again, I do Josti, right? So that will be August the 15th through September the 15th. Leo season for my channel. Right now, we're in Cancer. Just got into Cancer. So something will come to you as an opportunity, something that you will enjoy, that's going to bring your heart um, healing. And for some of you, it may be open more to love, beginning of relationships, beginning of friendship, healing a relationship, maybe a friend, family member, a child, um, co-worker, whoever, next door neighbor, you know, whatever or whoever it is for you. Maybe also beginning and can able to plant a new seed with this person. If not, then a lot of you will continue on your own path. But I do want to hurry up because I want to clarify and see why your wisdom and power is in reverse. Is it because of this mending bridges and some type of rift? Now, it don't have to be with another person. It can just be particularly in your life. Then a heart popped out in reverse and a strength card. Wasn't expecting two cards, but that's all right. And then we have, I believe this is the Four of Wands. A firm foundation. A change in your home life, also stability, income. So I know a lot of people, a lot of us don't feel very strengthened or strong when our stability is wavering. And again, that can be really due to income for a lot of people. Things such as inflation on food and retail and clothing and supplies and just going to the restaurant and fast food, if you still eat that, just everything is just high right now. And it's hard to continue to follow your bliss. And for a lot of us, it can be a rift in our finances, how we feel successful, how we look successful to our children or family members, or even to our own self. Can be, having to be or is as a single parent for some of you, that firm foundation, or maybe your spouse or loved one got laid off. So maybe you're the one that's the only firm foundation supporting and doing everything. Um, I've been seeing also a lot of moving vlogs lately on YouTube where a lot of young people starting out in their early 20s, 20, 21, 22, 23, moving out on their own, jumping into these 16, 17, $1,800 apartments at 20 and 21, 22, 23 years old. Some of them were single, some of them had a mate. Um, just be careful. And it's coming from an OG, okay? Um, because when I did it back in the 90s, when I was in my 20s, rent wasn't this high. Okay. So for y'all generation, people under 30 that's jumping out there, maybe you have a choice, maybe you don't. Just be careful. Make sure that you are following your bliss and not just doing it by following your heart. Okay, when it comes to a love or relationship, especially with Saturn in reverse. Reverse. Well, same thing. Retrograde. Because for a lot of people, a lot of these people right now, especially young, would not really be jumping out there getting these high ass apartments because Saturn is retrograde. But they're going to feel the pressure when Saturn go back direct. There's going to be a lot of pressure on these younger people with these $2,000-3,000 rent at age 20 and 21. Okay. Really just depending on one source of income. It can be like a social media site, and the money can be good right now. But I'm hoping, and that some of y'all younger generation, that you got a backup, okay, and not necessarily a mate that you're living with or you're in a relationship with, depending on them possibly to have the other half or to pitch in. Just be careful, because when Saturn goes back direct, um, you're gonna have to stand in your power here. You're gonna really have to stand in your power, because that's all that has been coming up on my feed, which is, and I myself been watching a lot of the young people, because a lot of them are moving from Texas to Atlanta. A lot of them are moving from Atlanta to Texas. Um, yes, I know. Things has changed so much. When I was like 22, 23, even a one bedroom, maybe at the least a two, was 550, 575, $600 back in 1995, 1992. Because I was out on my own already at 19. I'm not saying that the younger generation, which is so much different than us, especially in their DNA, um, a lot of them have the power already built in them. And us as the older generation, the OGs, have to really understand that, okay? Because it does a lot of times skips generations, because our grandparents and our parents, they got on out on their own. They married early. They married. I know my mama and my daddy. They married when they got out of high school. hmm They had my sister first, and then they had me when my dad got home from World War. I don't know. He got sent to Germany during the war, and when he got back, they had the beautiful blessing, which is me. So yeah, me and my sister are 7 years apart. So after my dad got sent home from Germany, from the army, that's when I was beautifully created. Ew, yuck. I don't even want to think about that. Blessings to my parents, because both of them are no longer here. Uh, but yeah, so it was even strange for them, not strange, but even jumping out for them at 18, 19, and 20 years old, marrying right after high school, starting a family. But of course, rent was not $2,000 back then, you know. And just think in the next 5 to 10 years, how much rent will be then. So, if we even have rent, who knows how stuff will be. But go after your bliss, be more, get into your creative nature. Something here that you really desire, go after it, get it. Um, some of you do got or is still in a love relationship. Somebody wants to mend the bridge because they do want to be with you intimately, but they don't want to they feel like they're losing their power because they desire you. Now, that may not be for everybody, of course, but yeah. And don't feel like you may be losing your power, okay? Just because you may desire something or somebody, but just make sure that it's a plantable seed and not a dud, okay? Both power cards are in reverse. So this is what we're looking at as a firm foundation that you may need to strengthen. You will only know that for you on what that is. Um, your heart is closed off. but it's also asking you to be open to love. Okay. However that resonates for you. Three of Pentacles. Continue to work on something. Also a collaboration. Getting down to the details. Three of Pentacles also another love card. You see that? Three of Pentacles also can be a working on a project. See the two little hearts? They're so cute. Okay, rising above and letting go. Some of you, like I said, you may need to let go of something or a issue or somebody to allow this love to happen or to manifest. Or when you're open to more love, then Three of Pentacles, you're able to allow yourself to work it for yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you're closed off, not just about the other person, but if you're personally closed off to love, but you call yourself trying to heal, but you're not open to love, then how you're healing? You can't heal something that's closed off. So just keeping the heart chakra open as you heal. You still can have your boundaries, but you don't have to be closed off. You just stand your ground and you say no, no, thank you, but you don't have to have your heart shut down and closed off, okay? Because you're calling yourself healing. That's obstruction. That's not healing. Some of you got a Pisces or a Scorpio. Don't have to be a sun sign. Um, that wants to kind of like get back to the drawing board with you. They want to come back or initially start something here. I guess mending a bridge. But Source is about to give you something also as a project or an idea for you to get started on. The Empress. Y'all got big cards today. Yeah, yeah. Reese is here. Communicate with Reese real quick about the question while I get these cards out. Okay. The Empress to the Five of Pentacles. Yes. Mending bridges. Trying to remain a firm foundation to yourself in your life. Also, the epiphany, how you look to your child or children or to your family. Empress energy can a lot of times just accept what is and what you cannot change, but don't allow that to stop or block other new people or opportunities in your life to manifest. Okay, because the Empress will always sit there and allow blessings to flow and not to be a sense of blockage. Now, this is also a mindset and also um, a feeling and also an emotion that some of you may be feeling, which is scarcity. Letting go of something, being let go. It can be from a job, a relationship, a separation, divorce, how somebody made you feel. Some of you, you maybe tried to work on something, but it didn't work out, and it left you feeling very powerless, heartbroken, disassociated. And it's telling you, you know, if you want to mend bridges, let it. Um, but still, accept it for what it is. You know, even if it was a learning lesson for you, accept that. Don't just, you know, put everything on the other person based on their attitude or persona or anything like that. Because anytime anything happens, there's always a lesson for both people. Whether it's business, love, a family issue, whether it's about communication, giving money out, helping people out, whatever the case may be. Okay, Page of Pentacles, an offer or an apology. The strength card was just at the bottom of the deck, but then I shuffled it and it came out. So some of you, this bliss or new opportunity, whatever it is, it probably can also be changing when the sun goes into Leo, starting August the 15th through September the 15th, give or take a day or two. But the other thing with Leo and sidereal, Mercury in a couple of days is going retrograde in Leo. So if somebody doesn't reach out to you or come to your type of expectations, and I always remind y'all, stop having expectations for people because that's how you get let down. Accept things or people for how they are. If you sit around and expect a person to reciprocate, to pay you back, to treat you a certain way, and they don't do it, that's how you get heartbroken. That's how you lose your power. That's not you gaining clarity and wisdom. Okay? If you're going to do something or allow something, allow it of the heart. Don't do something or accept something based on how you perceive or think somebody is going to do back to you or reciprocate it. Well, I spent $200 on you for your birthday or for our anniversary, and I expected that. That's how you get heartbroken. That's a key figure. And I'm going to say it again. And it will change a lot in your life. If you buy somebody a gift card, and I'm just using this as an example for their birthday, let's say a coworker, and then your birthday come around in the office, and that same coworker don't get you anything for your birthday, but you was expecting them to pay you back or do something for you, and now you're mad at them on the down low, on the low key. That's how you get heartbroken. Either do it from the heart, accept something or somebody from the heart, and let that be the reason. Don't expect anything back because that's what it is, a expectation. You expect this, but when you don't get it, you feel left out in the cold, hurt, you know, unattentive, like ain't nobody paying you no attention. Very key. Now, I will say for some of you, your love language or your person, depending on who they are as a zodiac sign, they may not come around. They may kind of ghost you or not pay you as much attention with this Mercury retrograde in Leo. Um, and for some people, it may be the actual opposite. This person may actually come towards you and um, try to work on this. And some of you may not have or want to because of how you feel or felt about this person during the last interaction. Now, I'm not saying that this person is going to give you the world because the page is here. It will be some type of small inclination, like words that they may say. They may entice you, you know, with some type of salutation, good morning, good night, oh, I miss you, can we work on this? I don't really see a huge offer from you or from them because this needs to be mended. This needs to be back worked on. So just remember that, okay, so that you don't get hurt again. I don't know why I keep talking about expectations. because the Empress is sitting next to the Five of Pentacles. And the same things for you masculines. Don't expect too much from a person that you're thinking about. Okay, they're not going to offer too much. They may actually give an apology, or you may give an apology. Because the person also, King of Pentacles in reverse, they're still stubborn. Now, this also can be you, but as an Empress, or especially if you're a divine feminine, we don't sit stubbornly as an Empress. We don't. So if you're being that, then you're not in your Empress energy. This is why your wisdom and your power is not there, because that's not wisdom and power of an Empress energy. Now, a King of Pentacles in reverse also can be greedy, possessive, hasty, ungrounded, disloyal, and jealous. And this can be, a disunion that is happening, and a very unwelcome type of energy coming towards you as an Empress or masculine. This is what you have been giving off to the person you're thinking about. Now, some of you, you may cancel an event that you really wanted to do or go toward. It also can be a date or an offer, or they may even cancel on you. And this may strike up some type of feeling less than, or feeling empty, uh, feeling left out in the cold, not being paid attention to. And if this has already happened between you and this other person, again, this is why I'm telling you ahead of time. Be your own firm foundation and your own bliss, because this person is still wishy-washy. Now, a lot of you are not getting the type of support that you're needing from whoever or whatever you get that from. Um, but again, I just really feel that some of you still feel that this person coming towards you is not, you're not really welcoming this person. Now, this person, for some of you, also may try and come towards you because they feel that you're a firm foundation and they need financial help. They could be going through their own family problems and a divorce or separation from their baby mama or baby daddy or their spouse. And if you have met this person at whatever time point, um, they may feel, that they're trying to come towards you more for support. Now, of course, for some of you, maybe this has already happened, and this is why both of you, or why the energy like this is coming out right now. But your person also can be ruled more by materialism instead of from the heart. Okay. They also can be very much ruled by passion, desire, intimacy, lust, instead of really love. So just be aware of that. All right, the last two cards is, what is this? The Knight of Swords, out of your depth. So it's missed opportunities, rude, insincere, hurtful, sarcastic, being a bully, and out of control. Yeah, this is what I was saying, because the strength cards here are in reverse. So that's not having strength. That's more of being a bully. That's more of being sarcastic and feeling or acting out of control. This person or you, somebody here missed the opportunity by being rude and insincere. They probably also was very disloyal. Some of them could have had jealousy towards you, because you do have a great heart chakra. Um, you like to do what you like to do and follow your bliss. You very open to love still for some of you, but they may have been mad and upset because you, for some of you, you didn't really show them a lot of support, or if you did, they took advantage of it. And this is why they feeling a sense of judgment, knowing that they need to correct this. But I don't really see a lot of you really wanting or having the strength to deal with that again. Just break it down like that. So we got the Four of Coins in reverse, which is uncluttering your life, releasing materialism, being more minimalistic, reevaluating, and less is more. So unfortunately, some of you, you're gonna be having a how do you call it? Um Gaining, losing something to gain something else. Some of you, it can be that maybe you already lost your job, or you're getting less hours, you're being replaced, you're separating, you're divorcing, you're deciding to move out or move on with your own life, leaving a relationship. Um, but again, as a collective reading, it's also telling us to be more happy with minimal things, releasing all this materialism, because it can be getting ready to come down to, it's not going to mean too much of nothing. Okay. Being reduced down to a page. Now, some of you, as an Empress energy, you may really love luxury. But again, like I said, loving luxury can make you broke. Five of Pentacles here. So you know, you're going to have to release some materials. Or if you're wanting real love to come in, either this person or you have to also realize that it's not about being greedy and possessive, and not all about money, but about the bliss and happiness of life and love. hmm This can be what your person or you is having this awakening about. Maybe this person sees you like you haven't asked them for nothing. Um, you're very honest and loyal, very joyful, very happy to be around. You speak from the heart. You may be having some challenges, yes, but this person also feel that you do have the power to do better, but you're also showing this person that you don't have the strength to deal with their mess. Now, what I need you to do, Ada, I'm gonna do you a reading. Um, so can you just Reese, if you're still in here, can you give her my email address real quick so she can email me her birthday? And I'll have the email address just to send it to you, Ada, um, straight to your email. Okay, because I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. It's not really a lot of people here, and I'm already going on an hour. And just put in the body of the text, Ada, that this is you from YouTube with just your birthday. And if you have one other person birthday that you want to know something about, put their birthday also. Okay? But yes, you know, dealing with your priorities, everybody, okay? Let's do less materials right now. Because I feel that the not only the foundations of our money is changing, um, it's it's time to save. That's another thing that I'm seeing. Collective, it's time to save. Okay. If you're having or doing a big purchase right now, You may want to wait. I mean, you can do what you want to do, but it's telling you here, okay, to become more minimum, releasing materialism, decluttering also. Now, for some of you, this other person may have. Did you get the email, Ada? Reese, did you give her the email? But it's my name, Vesta Angels Tarot at Gmail. But it's all over my page in the about section, in the description box. So you'll be able to find it. Okay. But yeah, your person also, whoever this is, they may be getting down to the minimum. It can be in money. They could have lost a lot of things if they had to separate or break up from somebody previously. Maybe dealing with still other people and ignoring you. They missed this opportunity. But for some of you, maybe they were taking it out on you, being sarcastic, also probably being a bully and disloyal at the same time, trying to be greedy, trying to have other people, see other people, and still trying to entertain you. And they didn't get the support that they were looking for with this other person. So now they want to mend bridges with you. That's also what I see. So this is why they're getting judged here, hoping that you will allow a renewal. Now, this is going to be different for everybody. You may, okay, but I don't feel that you're going to be more than a page. You're not going to see even a page of cups that's up under there. You may accept their apology, but I don't really see that you're so gung ho about starting this up and really investing all the way back into this person. Um, I really advise not to, because some of you may have somebody new coming in. So if you turn around and totally invest into this person that's coming back, uh, you may have to answer for it. You may have to answer for it, okay? Yeah, because everything is not fine. So just be careful about what you decide to offer to this person and or accept, because you're really waiting on something new. You're waiting on a new opportunity. Um, you're indecisive also. But the opportunity is going to come in. It's going to be a small offer or smaller than what you perceive it will be. And then you'll be back being busy again and being able to make your foundation even firmer. Okay. So for everybody, that can be a business offer. That can be some type of deposit or money coming for you. That could be some of you going back to work. Um, it can be reuniting with somebody, but just be careful taking everything at face value with this person. If you're single, the more that you declutter, the more you're going to have room for this opportunity to come in. Okay. Declutter, also clean and dust, so that your manifestations will happen even faster. And get yourself in control of yourself with these power cards in reverse. Um, don't be too greedy. Get what you need that's going to sustain you. And then behind that is when the blessing and flow will come in. Okay. All right. So, Ada, you straight? Did you find the email? And I'm sending you a link to your reading. It will be private. So only your birthday and only one more other one if you need me to find an answer for you. And that'll be it. So thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you go watch the all zodiac signs reading and see what I just said for tonight and compare that to the all the zodiac sign readings and see how that compare. No, email address Vesta Angels Tarot. Can I type on here? Um, it's gonna be my name, Vesta Angels Tarot at gmail.com. You can not the website. I got the website closed. But if you scroll down, you'll see down at the bottom everything. Email address. And my you got it? Okay. All right. Thank you everybody. I really appreciate it. And I'll see y'all in the next one.